but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon the Baltimore Orioles will be wrapping up the fourth and final game of this 4-game series against the Toronto Blue Jays here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short. And folks, what is going on lately here with this Baltimore Orioles baseball team? We have seen some record-breaking performances here on this homestand that began with a heartbreaking loss to the Rockies on Friday night. Ever since, the Orioles are absolutely crushing it. 5 wins in a row, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 7. And in the last 5 wins, the Orioles have been averaging more than 10 runs per game. In fact, if you throw away last night's narrow 3-2 win, the previous 4 games, the Orioles had scored 50 runs in 4 games. That's like more than a dozen per game. Just insane what's been going on lately. The Rockies came to town, and it's like they never left. We've been treating the Blue Jays like most teams have been treating the Rockies this season. So we're hoping that we just ride this wave for as long as we can. I'm not peeking at the standings like a few other fans out there are. I don't blame you if you want to. And never lose hope, folks. Never lose hope. But I just want us to continue to put our heads down. Maybe it's by sort of accepting reality and not looking at the standings and feeling the pressure of it all. Maybe that's what is allowing this team to play loose and play better. Just put your head down, go out there, try to win some games, and, a month from now, if you look up and you realize, holy cow, we have somehow managed to creep our way back into contention here, then we can talk about it. But for now, let's just keep trying to play some good baseball here and let the chips fall where they may. You hear me, folks? Let's root this team on for a 4-game sweep of the Blue Jays today. And then we got an off day tomorrow, so that means nearly 48 hours of rest for me. I'm looking forward to it. I got to get myself ready for the weekend out at Wrigley Field. Harry Carey will be joining us in some capacity, surely. If it's only for 1 inning or more than that, we'll see. But we're going to have some fun out at Wrigley Field and the Cubbies this weekend. Should be fun. But one more game to go here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. The pitching matchup today has Dean Kremer going up against Jose Berrios. Kremer with a record of 8-7, a 4.23 ERA. Berrios is 7-4 with a 3.83 ERA, and they both have the same walks and hits per innings pitched at 1.25. They are very close in innings pitched, hits given up, strikeouts. They're one home run off of each other. It's a very similar looking pitching line between these two right-handers on the season. So the pitching matchup is quite close. It's going to come down, I think, to who's going to have the better day at the plate. Let's go over the Blue Jays lineup first. Leading off and playing right field, Joey Loperfido. Ernie Clement will play second and bat second. Vlad Guerrero Jr. in his usual spot at batting third. He's DHing today. Bo Bichette will play shortstop and do the cleanup hitting. Addison Barger is at third base. He'll bat fifth. Davis Schneider is in left field hitting sixth. Will Wagner, who spent the series previously playing at third base, he'll play first base today and hit seventh. Miles Straw in center field will bat eighth, and Ali Sanchez will do the catching for the second straight day. He will bat ninth. For the Orioles, Jackson Holliday will lead off and play second base. Jordan Westberg is going to bat second and play third. Gunnar Henderson at shortstop will hit third. Adley Rutschman is going to DH and do the cleanup hitting again. That appears to be his set spot in the lineup since returning from injury. He's hit fourth every time so far. Ryan O'Hearn will bat fifth and be at first base. Colton Cowser will hit sixth and man left field. Ced Mullins will be in center batting seventh. Dylan Carlson in right field hitting eighth. And finally, Alex Jackson is this game already up? Oh, okay. Alex Jackson will bat ninth and do the catching for the Orioles. Notable absentees in this lineup, some right-handers. This is a very lefty-heavy lineup. Only two right-handers in this lineup. The catcher, Jackson, and Westberg over at third base. No Tyler O'Neill. No Ramon Laureano. That's probably the biggest surprise here. In fact, it was enough of a surprise that Oriole beat writer Rock Kabatko felt compelled to explain the absence of Laureano. In a tweet about an hour ago, he said, just a rest day for Laureano, coupled with tomorrow's off day. I'm sure Laureano will be available later in the ball game if the Blue Jays go to a lefty out of the pen or something like that, or you want a pinch hit for Jackson or something like that. Although if you do that, then we'd lose the DH with Adley. Honestly, I think we need to quit doing this thing with trying to work two catchers into the lineup. It's one thing when you're talking about Gary Sanchez and the offense that he brings and trying to keep Adley in the lineup every day. But, I mean, Adley just got back. Alex Jackson's been doing okay swinging the bat. And I'd rather just give the DH to a non-catcher and just pick one of these two catchers to catch. No Arias in the lineup either. That's not as much as a surprise. Arias has not been starting too much lately now that the lineup is pretty healthy against right-handed starters. You're not going to see Arias as much, I would think. Again, once the trade deadline passes and perhaps a couple of these regulars are no longer with us, that might give Arias some more at-bats for the future. But for now, Arias has mostly only been getting starts against lefties, or in a situation like yesterday, we faced two lefties in a doubleheader. He's definitely going to see some action in a spot like that. Right. This game is about 5 minutes away from getting started. We will be monitoring any information regarding trades. We had a trade literally in the middle of baseball yesterday as Sir Anthony Dominguez was traded to the team on the other side of the field between ball games yesterday. The Orioles found a way to win anyway. I'm telling you, folks. The second win of that doubleheader yesterday, I went back to kind of shuffle my way through the highlights of the ball game, and I honestly can't figure out how the hell we won that game. I really don't. Like, as much as I can't figure out how we blew a 4-run lead to the Rockies last Friday night, and wound up losing that game after hitting 4 home runs in the first 2 innings and a 4-run lead on a team that's 50 games under 500 at the time. As crazy to lose a game like that is statistically, the lack of probability, I would say that got evened out with that win last night over the Blue Jays. There really was. Toronto really shot themselves in the foot, I guess, more than anything. They really struggled this whole series when it comes to driving in runs with runners in scoring position. But last night, man, we had to escape a lot of jams, particularly in that 9th inning, trying to close it out. Somehow, we won that game last night. I'm not quite sure how we did it. All right. Looks like this is the last commercial break before coming back for first pitch. Let me see if there's any other notes here worth sharing. Doesn't really look like it here this morning. Brandon Young was optioned down to Double-A Chesapeake after pitching in yesterday's doubleheader. Again, a reminder, on doubleheader days, MLB is they allow the teams playing in a doubleheader to add an extra man to their roster, and Brandon Young was the extra guy. So after making that start, going 6 innings, he returns to the minors, to Double-A, and going into yesterday's spot start for Brandon Young, I wasn't alone in thinking, we've kind of seen what Brandon Young can do, and he hasn't really been looking all that great. Is there another arm down there that maybe we haven't been talking about that's been doing okay that maybe you want to give a look at? And instead, they went back to Young, and I'm really happy that they did, because I'm back on the Brandon Young train in terms of him potentially figuring out how to put it together and consistently get outs and be a decent starter in the league, if not eventually an arm in the bullpen or something. But 6 solid innings from Young yesterday, out of nowhere, really. That's when you know there's magic in the air, folks. Brandon Young, a bullpen that is now short of Felix Bautista, short of Gregory Soto, short of Sir Anthony Dominguez, and short of Brian Baker. Folks, those are basically our 4 highest leverage arms in the bullpen. They're all gone. So our bullpen right now, it is a cast of characters, mostly unknowns. But there are guys, and guys like Corbin Martin yesterday came up big, even though it was a bit of a heart attack to get there. So let's root on these underdogs, shall we? We're about ready for baseball here. The 4th and final game of this series. Dean Kremer has made 20 starts on the season, 8-7 record. We're hoping to get the good version of Dino. Last time out, first couple of innings looked good, but then things, the wheels started to come off. So we'll be keeping an eye on Kremer here. How you doing there, Charm City chat? We got Alan Piles here, Frank Baker, Andrea's in here. Just had surgery and in the hospital. Folks, wish Andrea a speedy recovery, please. Chilo is here. Danjo, William, Chawa, Snowball, Kurt M., Warren, Rod, William Antonucci, Bam, Darren, Richard. Let's go Ravens. Baxter, we get everybody? Folks, baseball is about to begin. Baseball is about to begin. It is a lot of sunshine out there, which means it's probably really hot again today. Let's see what the 96 degrees in downtown Baltimore on this Sunday afternoon. Another hot one. Folks, the baseball has been flying out of the ballpark during this homestand. The weather is ripe for balls to just keep on traveling. And we've seen a lot of home runs here in this series. First pitch of the ball game to Joey Loperfido is outside, ball one. We're underway. Dean Kremer. His next pitch is outside again. Just about the same spot, 2-0. 2-0. Let's see if the scoreboard is up and working yet. Two-0 pitch, check swing. They appeal, and Loperfido did not go. Kremer has fallen behind 3-0 to the leadoff man. Throw a get me over strike, Dean. Let's get back into this. There's a strike. Outside corner at the knees. 3-1 on Loperfido, who's hitting .375. That ball is hit hard in the right center field. It'll get down. Mullins will cut it off in the alley and hold Loperfido to a single. So the Blue Jays get the leadoff man on, and Kremer immediately going to pitch from the stretch. Defensively for the Orioles, Cowser in left, Mullins in center, Carlson in right, Westberg at third, Holiday at second, Gunnar at short, O'Hearn at first, and Alex Jackson behind the plate. Here's Ernie Clement. He takes a called strike. Clement hitting .278, 5 homers, 31 driven in. This one's fouled off to the right. 0-2 on Clement. So George Springer stays out of the lineup after taking that pitch to the face from Cade Stroud a couple of days ago. That was a scary moment. This ball's lifted in the air to right field. Carlson is in the right spot, just waiting on it. Makes the catch. One away. First out of the ball game for Kremer. Mr. Splash is already active out there in the bird bath. He is spraying the sections over there with water before we've even gotten up to hit. Guerrero goes after the first pitch, fouls it away. Vlad is hitting .293, and he has had great success against Kremer in the past. 11 hits and 31 at-bats. 5 of them have left the yard. He has taken Kremer deep 5 times. Pitch low and in. 1-1 the count on Guerrero. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Splitter from Kremer. 2 strikes on Guerrero. Just getting started, folks. No score, top of the first. 1 out, runner at first base. Ground ball could end the inning. The 1-2 to Guerrero. That one's fouled back. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Folks, the ballpark today looks about as empty as ever. And this is not a makeup game or anything like that. This is a scheduled Wednesday getaway game. And there are not a whole lot of people here. It's hot and it's the middle of the day, in the middle of the week. Here's a ground ball to third. Westberg goes to second. Holiday to first. Not in time to get 2. Bit of a slow developing double play ball there. They tried to go around the horn. The Orioles do get the lead runner. It'll be a fielder's choice for Guerrero, as he'll take over at first base with 2 down. Bo Bichette. He's hitting .292 on the season. It's been a nice bounce back season for him compared to 2024. He looks at a splitter at the top of the zone for a called strike. 13 homers and 65 driven in for Bichette. Kremer peers in for the sign, and after waiting a while, the batter Bichette steps out of the box. Bichette, after getting 9 straight hits and 9 at-bats, has only had 1 hit in his next 8. He pops this one up. It's going to be 1 for 9, as coming in to make the catch out there in right is Dylan Carlson. This inning is over. We go to the bottom of the first. The Blue Jays get a base hit. They strand 1. Toronto nothing, and the Orioles are coming up, folks. How you doing? All right, I need a lucky like right now. So hang on, I'll be right back.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Mondi the monster.
Charm City Chat, I'm happy to announce that yesterday was a historic day for the Orioles BirdWatcher Channel.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
Calling a pair of games, we had a lot of viewers. We had about 6,500 viewers over the course of the day. Several hundred likes. Lots of watch time hours, the whole shebang, folks. Not bad for a team that's been in last place all season. All right, we are underway, bottom of the first. Jackson Holiday takes up and in for ball one from Jose Berrios. We've seen Berrios plenty as a Blue Jay over the last several years. Holiday hits one into center field. It's dropping, and it'll fall in. A leadoff single for Holiday on pitch number 2. And just like that, the Orioles are in business. Defensively for the Blue Jays, Schneider in left, Straw in center, Loperfido in right, Barger at third, Bichette at short, Clement at second, Wagner at first, and Sanchez behind the plate. Here is Jordan Westberg, folks.
West is that way.
Pitch inside for ball one. Early bugle. A bugle just 3 pitches into the ball game might be a record. Here's a swing and a miss on that slurve from Jose Berrios. That is his signature pitch. He has got a big breaking slurve that if you're not looking for it can really make you look kind of foolish up there at the plate. This ball is in on Westberg. This ball is going to be caught. A basket over the shoulder catch by the second baseman, Clement. Running with his back to the infield and right center field. He takes a would-be blue pit away from Westberg. Holiday retreats back to first. One away here in the bottom of the first. Here's Gunnar Henderson, folks.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
First to check on Holiday, and he's back standing. Gunnar's hitting .283, a dozen homers, 42 RBI. He's had about 10 RBI or somewhere close to it here during this homestand. And he takes low and away, ball one. Berrios peers over at first. Here's the pitch. Gunnar hits it to second. A throw away. Clement throws the ball the way into left field. And Holiday will move up to third. Gunnar up to second. The Blue Jay defense, since late in the ball game yesterday, has really looked shaky out there. Clement had just made a nice over-the-shoulder catch to get the previous out, but here he tries to spin and throw off balance to second, and he throws that ball away into left field, into left field. Sorry. Second and third, one out. Here comes Adley Rutschman, folks.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
First pitch is a strike. So it should be a fielder's choice and an error on the throw from Clement. Pitch to Rutschman is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Second and third, 1 out here. The Orioles trying to get an early lead, and Rutschman chases a high pitch, a cutter, above the zone. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Adley. We need you to make contact, buddy. The 1-2 to Adley. Swung on. He got a piece of it. That cutter in on the hands. Adley stays alive. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Charles is not a spammer, folks. Who's accusing Charles of spamming? Charles is okay, folks. Charles is a guest on many a play-by-play channel. He means well. He's here to just spread some love. So Charles is doing just fine. Rutschman with a 2-2 count. That is in the dirt. It's a full count, folks. Wait, Frank? Frank, just so you know, Frank, you're not a mod, okay? The mods can take care of mod-like stuff, okay? You don't even have to tell Charles he's okay. I already did. Okay, Frank? It's a full count on Rutschman. Second and third with one out. The pitch. Check swing foul. Still 3-2. Yeah, no offense, Frank, but that's the reality. It's up to the mods to, keep the rules in place and do all those things. Everybody else, like you, just sit back and enjoy the show, okay? Payoff pitch. Another check swing foul ball from Rutschman. Now we're talking about a dating site? What is going on? Michael, are you acting a fool? Ah, boy. It's the first inning, folks. Try to contain yourself. Another 3-2 pitch. Rutschman fouls it off again, folks. We have got a battle going on right now. No worries, Frank. Just wanted to make sure you understood. There's mods here for a reason. 3-2 pitch. This one's hit in the air and deep to left center field. It'll score a run. It's caught out there on the warning track. And walking home is Jackson Holliday. Folks, the Orioles, another sac fly. Baltimore is your leading home for sacrifice flies. We had 5 in the game yesterday. And we get one here in the first to take the lead. It's 1-0. Folks. Here's Ryan O'Hearn. And the first pitch is a tough strike call by the ump. That pitch looked outside. 0-1 on O'Hearn.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Runner at third base as Gunnar was able to move up on that fly ball as well. So O'Hearn with a chance to get a 2-out RBI. He's got an 0-2 count. Berrios' next pitch is low. 1-2 on O'Hearn. He's hitting .283. Is this his final game as an Oriole? We'll have to wait and find out. The 1-2 pitch laid off again. It's 2-2. More bugle time. O'Hearn asks for time. A run in for Baltimore here in the first. Another one at third base with 2 down. A 2-2 count on O'Hearn. This will be the 22nd pitch from Berrios in the first. That ball is crushed. Right field. Get up. Get out. It bounces onto the flag court. Bye. Birdie. Ryan O'Hearn. Could this be his legacy game? He's off to a hell of a start. Home run number 13 to right field. It's 3-0 Baltimore. O'Hearn, let me hear ya, Charm City chat. Three nothing Baltimore. And Michael, you seem to be a bit of a nuisance in the chat. You said something about bottoming for Mike Bordick. Now you're a bottom for Ryan O'Hearn. How about you bottom out of the chat? Take her easy, bud. Here is Colton Cowser. He takes a called strike. He already had an 0-1 count. I missed the first pitch. Get those cows up quick, folks. He's behind 0-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He chased that slurve in the dirt. 3-pitch strikeout of Cowser to end the inning. But the Orioles put up a crooked number in the first, capped off by a 2-run bomb from Ryan O'Hearn. 3 runs on 2 hits, and nobody left. We go to the second inning. It's the Orioles 3, the Blue Jays nothing. And sorry about that there, Michael. Let me bottom you out of my toilet. All right. Folks. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! 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 There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please! Please! Give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No, 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 no. It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
Folks, welcome back to the BirdWatcher Channel, home of the most disgusting play-by-play announcer on YouTube. Me, BW. How you doing, everybody? Who do I think I am? And boy, am I disgusting. That's been some of the feedback lately. That's good. All right. This song again. Days gone by. That song is going to put me in an early grave, folks. All right, top of the second inning. Addison Barger takes high for ball 1 from Kremer. Oh, I'm moody too. Very moody. I'm disgusting and moody. Folks, it just might be my time of the month. I don't know. 2-0 on Barger. Pitch. That's outside. 3-0. Come on, Dino. Find the zone here. There's a strike. A 3-0 cookie. Try some pampering. All right. Dean stinks. All right. Not sure how respectful that was, but that's ball 4. Leadoff walk to Barger. All right. Davis Schneider. He's taking it one day at a time, folks. Runner at first, nobody out. First pitch strike to Schneider, hitting .223. Oh, scoreboard needs refreshing. Thank you. That pitch is right in the middle of the plate. It's 0-2. I guess O'Hearn just wanted to keep his name up there after hitting that 2-run bomb. Top of the second, runner at first, an 0-2 count on Schneider. And would you look at that? That ad keeps on pushing everything down. I'll fix it here in a sec. Here's the 0-2 to Schneider. Hit on the ground, third base side, foul. All right, if I fix you, are you going to stay in place or are you going to pop back the other way? We'll find out. There you go. 0-2 on Schneider. Kremer from the belt. And the pitch. Outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right. Swing and a miss. Schneider strikes out on a cutter from Kremer. Sit down.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
That cutter moved more from vertically than it did horizontally. Cutter looked more like a splitter. Here's Will Wagner. That is a splitter. Moving south, but it stays above the zone for ball 1. Wagner hitting .239, no homers, 7 RBI. Pitch low, 2-0. Heard Charlie Morton may be going to the Dodgers. Where'd you hear it, Edward? Sources mean more than the rumors themselves. 2-0 pitch to Wagner. That's a strike called on the outside edge. Kremer might have been given an extra inch there. We'll take it. 2-1. Orioles playing in double play depth with 1 out and a runner at first. That ball's fouled away. 2-2 on Wagner. I never did find out who got ejected in the game yesterday from the Blue Jays after arguing from the dugout. Adley puts up a high target. The pitch is a fastball, upper half of the zone, and this ball's hitting the left center. Said Mullins is going to sprint and chase it down out there in the gap. Ah, that speed of Mullins. You can't teach speed, folks. You can't teach speed. Mullins makes a lot of plays look easy that aren't really that easy. 2 down. Here's Miles Straw. YouTube, one of the Orioles podcasts. Okay. So just random people chatting and speculating about something. I mean, if they're sitting there and going, you know, Charlie Morton would make a good fit for the Dodgers. That to me isn't a rumor that he's going to the Dodgers. Like, I need to hear something. The Dodgers have been in contact with Mike Elias or something to that effect. 1-1 pitch to Straw, swung on and missed. It's 1-2. They call them trade rumors for a reason, folks. We all know how rumors work. One-two pitch, low and away, 2-2. And Edward, I'm not trying to pick on you, buddy. It's just sort of my policy when it comes to sharing news. I'd like to know just how credible the news is. 2-2 pitch is off the plate. Full count on Straw. Mustafa. Oh, Mustafa, I hope you're doing better today, buddy. You mean to tell me we got 224 people here right now already? Wow, I haven't even checked in on it. Here's another 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground, foul. We'll do it again. Miles Straw with an extended at-bat. 2 down, runner at first. Yeah, folks, I mean, if those numbers are right, let's get those likes up, lickety-split. Folks, just a friendly reminder, I haven't brought it up yet. Tap that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen, please. We're only at 54 likes. That's not even 1/3 of the audience right now. So there's a ton of you out there that could just take one brief second, tap that thumb, and make that number go up quick. Pretty please with sugar on top. Your boy BW has been grinding hard here for the past few days, and the results have been great. Keep up the good work, and I promise I will too. This ball's lifted high in the air and deep by Straw. Going back, I don't believe it. The light-hitting Miles Straw has just hit a home run to left field. A home run that wouldn't have reached the warning track in left field here last season. It just clears the wall of the new dimensions out there for a 2-run homer. It is Orioles 3, Toronto 2. And I got to look. I don't think Miles Straw has ever hit more than 3 homers in a season. This guy does not hit home runs. Unbelievable. Last guy I would have thought would get a home run, Miles Straw. Ali Sanchez is up. He takes a strike. 2 down, bases empty, 2 runs in. He's got a .330 slug. There you go. Tells you what you need to know. Straw has been in the league since 2018, and his highest home run total in any season. That was a season in which he played 158 games, had 638 plate appearances, 4 home runs. He's got 7 home runs in his career. Over the span of a 8-year career, he's averaging less than 1 home run per season. And he hits one here. Just to give you an idea of how unexpected that was. The only thing missing was that if he was batting 9th and did that to us. Swing and a miss. Sanchez strikes out to end the inning.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
The Blue Jays get back into it by a run after a 2-run homer from the lightest hitting batter maybe in the entire damn American League. Miles Straw goes deep. I can't believe it. Bottom of the second coming up. Baltimore 3, Toronto 2. Folks, if that doesn't tell you how the ball is flying out of the yard this week with the hot weather, I don't know what better example to give you. Folks, this just came down the pike in the previous hour after I've gone on the air. Wellington Aracena, the Orioles' number 20 prospect, scheduled to make his debut for the organization tonight. Listed as the starter for Single A Delmarva. He's one of the two pitchers that came over from that deal with the Mets that sent over Gregory Soto. Stop, he's a pro. Stop what? What am I supposed to stop? Are you talking about Miles Straw and how I'm just pointing out that it's kind of crazy that he hit a 2-run homer when he averages less than 1 home run per year? What did I say that's worth stopping? Those are the facts. It kind of hurts to give up a home run to a guy that hits less than 1 a year. Right? Yes, what? What do you want me to stop? And why? Said Mullins is in the on-deck circle waiting to hit to lead off the bottom of the second inning. He was due. Okay, makes sense. I guess Bartolo Colon was due when he hit his home run too. Makes sense. All right, Mullins. He's hitting .226, 15 homers, 49 driven in. First pitch is a called strike on the outside edge from Berrios. Well, at least one of us had a good one. This pitch is fouled away. No balls and 2 strikes. Masson is giving us said Mullins' career profile almost as if to tell you that this is the last game he's going to play as an Oriole. I mean, don't get me emotional here. Here's a ground ball to first. And Wagner will take it to the bag unassisted. Out number 1 in the bottom of the second. Dylan Carlson is coming up next. Folks, this ballpark is very much empty. Utah Street looks like the Old West. It's a dust bowl out there right now. Here's a foul ball from Carlson, 0-1. Dylan Carlson's hitting .228. 4 homers and 15 RBI. Switch hitter batting from the left side. Takes a changeup away. And the count is 1-1. Next pitch. Reached for and poked out toward the opposite field. It's going to hang up there. Easy catch for the second out. Davis Schneider, patrolling left field, makes the catch. One of the finer mustaches in all of baseball, Davis Schneider. Credit where it's due, Davis. It's a good stash. Here's Alex Jackson. He's doing the catching here. Second day in a row he's had a chance to start in the lineup and catch thanks to the doubleheader yesterday. Swing and a miss here on the first pitch. It's 0-1. Pitch inside, count even up. Last 2 starts against Baltimore, Berrios has gotten lit up. Jackson with a little squibber foul off to the right. It's 2 strikes. with 2 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the second. Man, if there's 10,000 people here, I would be surprised. This is a very small crowd. Probably more people in the splash zone than anywhere else. 1-2 pitch is in the dirt. This pitch is in on the hands of Jackson. He fouls it off. A protective swing, if ever there was one. It's still 2-2. Chris, did you get your hands on one of those Hawaiian shirts? I will say this. The shirt is designed in such a way where I'm sure you could get all kinds of stains on it and nobody would even notice. You know, you drop some, you take a bite into a crab cake sandwich and you got some cocktail sauce and dribble out and hit you on the shirt. Nobody would even know. It would just blend right in. Here's a ground ball to third. Barger with a nice pick and throw across the diamond to end the inning. Orioles go quietly here in the second. On to the third. Baltimore 3, Toronto 2. Got a pretzel hot dog with chili. Now, what is a wait, are you saying got a pretzel and then also a hot dog with chili? Or is it a hot dog that's made out of pretzel? Or is it a pretzel? Is it a pretzel-shaped hot dog? What are we talking about here? The bun is a pretzel. Ah, gotcha. That makes sense. There you go, folks. I love American food. Every American food item is some sort of Frankenstein's monster. Every stuffed crusts and what was that thing KFC had at one point? The KFC Double Down, where it was like 2 chicken patties that were basically the buns, and then you had more meat in between. Crab cake pretzel dogs. Yeah, you know, I got to tell you, folks, whatever happened to just good old-fashioned regular food? We're always trying to experiment. I think everything went crazy ever since John Madden kept going on about that turducken thing way back in the day. Once we had this idea of shoving a duck inside a chicken and shoving that chicken inside of a turkey, I think we've all gone a little bit crazy when it comes to these Frankenstein-like food items. You know, we're always stuffing stuff into other stuff. It's a little weird, folks. A little bit weird. All right. Joey Loperfido leads off the top of the third. First pitch swinging, fouls it away. Franklin Beans. Loperfido singled his first time up. Pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Loperfido is 1 for 1. Led off the ball game with a hit. Yeah, I think it all goes back to the turducken. I know it's older than the years of Madden. But it was the Madden years. Those Thanksgiving games and talking about the turducken. I really think that's when America just started going overboard with these, like, things stuffed inside of other things. I'll leave it at that, folks. We got a 2-2 count, on Loper Fido leading off the top of the third. Boom! You take the duck and then you stuff it inside the chicken and then you stuff the chicken inside of a turkey and boom! You got a real meal. Swing and a miss. Loper Fido goes down on strikes.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
1 out in the third. Turducken. There's a called strike. Turducken is a scam. I love a good callback joke. Thank you, Bee's Knees. Clement at the plate. He's got an 0-1 count. Make it 0-2. He fouls it away. Kremer's about to throw his 50th pitch of the afternoon with 1 out in the third. Cornish. Don't get me started on Cornish hens. Called strike 3. Sit down.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Kremer. Looks like he's starting to settle in here. Look at the late tailing action on this pitch. Looked like it was going away off the plate to Clement, and then it came back. Like a girlfriend who you thought was leaving, and next thing you know, she's back knocking on your door. Here's Guerrero. He takes the first pitch strike. 2 down, bases empty. The 0-1 to Vlad. There's a strike. 0-2. Dino, come on, buddy. Make it a quick inning. You deep fried and boom! Delicious. That pitch is low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You come around the opposite blind side. It's a delayed blitz, and then boom! You got a turducken. 1-2 pitch. Low and away. It's 2-2. Come on, Dino. Frank, you might want to give another crack at that joke. 2-2 pitch. That one's crushed in the left center. Get down, don't get out. It will stay in the yard. It bounces off the center field wall for a 2-out double for Guerrero. Well, that's the best case scenario when you're going to give up an extra base hit to Guerrero. There's 2 down and there's nobody on, and it's a double. You got a chance to work around this. Frank, okay, I'll stick with your joke, but I have to read it exactly the way it's written in order for this joke to really land. Here's a Bo Bichette, first pitch. It's fouled away. Why the girl bring a later in school? Because she wanted to go to high school. A later, folks. A later. That pitch is a little bit outside. That was a close call there. Borderline pitch. Goes Toronto's way. 1 ball, 1 strike on Bichette. Guerrero at second with 2 out. Pitch. Outside. The count is 2-1. You see, Frank, your joke's a hit. Everybody loves the joke. 2-1 pitch. It's all about the delivery, Frank. And also, you might need to work on how to detect sarcasm. Pitch number 60 on the afternoon coming up to Bichette. And Kremer steps off the rubber. The 2-2. Hit on the ground. Second base. Couple of bounces. And Bichette will be thrown out to end the inning. Kremer works around a 2-out double by Guerrero. And the Orioles keep this 1-run lead. As we go to the bottom of the third, it's the Orioles 3, Toronto 2. Folks, I got to check in with everybody because, look, and I'm telling you, Charm City Chat, I'm going to need everybody else's help here right now. We've got over 200 people. They've been here since the start. So there really is no reason at this stage for the like count to still be a double-digit number. Let's get those likes up to over 100 and then some. Let's go. Charm City Chat, those who have not hit the like button, they may not want to hear it from me. Maybe I'm too abrasive. Maybe I don't know how to butter them up. I need you guys to convince those folks out there that it's a good thing. We're a community. We're trying to grow this thing. We all got to pitch in. All right, so take a look there, you non-like button hitters. Take a look at the chat right now. If you don't believe me, listen to everybody else. We've got over 3,000 subscribers here, and if you're not subscribed, I hope you join us there as well. It's free. There's no commitment, no obligation, no salesman will visit your home. The point of subscribing is that it makes it easier for you to find this channel whenever you want to come back. It'll add to your list of viewed channels. You can hit the notification bell on there once you subscribe, and that way, if you want to check in on the Orioles, you can be notified every time they're on. You don't have to check the paper or open up an app. You'll just know. There's all kinds of good reasons to subscribe. And again, it's free. There's really not a whole lot of downside. Here's Jackson Holiday leading off the bottom of the third. First pitch is ball one. Holiday had a base hit to lead off the bottom of the first. Next pitch. That is a strike, 1-1. Holiday reaches for one below the zone, fouls it at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Thank you, Don Rock. We are just 3 likes away from hitting 100, folks. Meanwhile, the over 200 people that were here has fallen down to 173. I guess some people are like, you mean I got to either hit the like button or leave? I guess I'll leave. Holiday with a fly ball to the opposite field. Schneider out in left field makes the catch. 1 down in the bottom of the third. Folks, we got over 300 likes yesterday's combined between the 2 games. A historic day for the channel. All thanks to support. It takes everybody's help to pitch in. Here's Westberg. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Westberg popped out his first time up.
Well, West is that way.
Change up is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Westberg had a 3-hit game in one of the games yesterday. I think it was a 3-hit game. Maybe he had a 4-hit game. No, he had back-to-back 3-hit games. That's what it was. First time in his career in this series, back-to-back 3-hit games. So his average is climbing. He's got a 2-1 count. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the third. He takes a slurve in the dirt. 3-1. 3-1 to Westberg. For me, even with the bases empty, that means bugle time. The pitch swung on and fouled away. That would have been ball 4. Pitch in on the hands. Full count. Seersucker? What are they talking about on the Masson broadcast? Payoff pitch swung on and missed. A changeup low and in, and Westberg came up empty. 2 down in the inning. Gunnar Henderson due up next. Kowser's Corral promo is just 7 outs away. Somebody remind me what this is going to entail. Gunnar hits a ball off the end of the bat. It's going to flop into right field for a bloop hit. A 2-out dunk in the right by Gunnar. Keeps the inning alive. Wouldn't mind seeing Gunnar try to put himself into second base with a steal attempt here with 2 down. You got Rutschman at the plate. Rutschman pops it straight up. Gunnar never had time to try to steal a base. It'll be popped up and caught at second base to end the inning. Gunnar with a 2-out single. He's stranded. The Orioles have only left that 1 man on base so far. We're on to the 4th inning. The Orioles have a 3-2 lead. We have hit 100 likes, folks, right on the nosy. Thank you so much for helping out.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
All that being said, if you think I'm going to stop trying to get that number to go up more, you're crazy. 100 likes, there was a day where we were satisfied with that. But that was back when we were getting about half as many people watching as we are now. So the new goal is a minimum of 150. That's where we are now, folks. Now, I'll leave it alone here for a couple of innings. Everybody's pitched in, and I don't want to annoy people too much. So let's just drop it for now. Thanks for getting to 100. We'll make a push to 150 in a little while. All right. Do I have any kind of a snack here? I don't think that I do. I don't know what I'm going to do with my time off. Because I did get a few hours of sleep in before waking up to call this game tonight. It'll probably end about 2 in the morning or so. I don't know. I should go right back to sleep, but then I don't have to worry about anything for a couple of days. I'm thinking I might just stay awake until I'm so exhausted that I pass out, and then I'm going to sleep all the way through It could be 10 hours, 12 hours, who knows? Just sleep until I can't sleep anymore. Wake up, and I'll still have a little bit of time before Friday afternoon in Chicago. Here's Addison Barger. 0-1 pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Barger drew a walk his first time up. Kremer comes back with a splitter and gets a swing and a miss. Dino's gotten through 3 innings. Hasn't been all that sharp. 3 hits and 2 walks in his 3 innings, but he has struck out 4 guys. Make it 5 guys. 5 guys, burger and fries. Folks, Kremer with a splitter, half a foot off the plate, and he gets Barger to swing at it. See you later.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
You ain't hitting that one, my friend. Sit down. Here's Davis Schneider. Holy cow, there's a super chat coming in, folks. Schneider takes a pitch up and in for ball 1. Andrea is back. This isn't a Magic membership. Andrea's mixing it up today.
Message for you, son. Message for you, son.
Hi, guys. My iPad won't let me send a membership, so here, BW, get a snack. So happy the channel is flourishing. Back to my IV fentanyl, and I need a nap. Folks, please send some love and support to Andrea with some kind words her way as she is coping with her medical issues. Wish her well, please. I hope you're gonna get out and off that IV soon there, Andrea. Thank you for your support. Just listen in, and I hope you enjoy the ball game, okay? Curveball to Schneider on a 1-1 on a 0-2 pitch is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sorry, got a little bit tongue-tied there. There you go, Andrea. Everybody's wishing you well. This ball's hit in the air by Schneider to center. Mullins will take a few steps to his right, make the catch. All right. Look at the love coming through Charm City chat for Andrea right now. Folks, can you feel the love?
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Will Wagner takes a pitch a foot outside, ball 1. We're going to try to sweep these Blue Jays for you today, Andrea. Two and 0 here on Wagner. Next pitch. Off the plate, 3-0. Really no reason to fall behind 3-0 with 2 out, nobody on, to a guy like Will Wagner. Come on, Dino. There's a strike, outside edge. That pitch is low. It's ball 4. 2 out walk to Wagner. That's a no-no. Andrea, just let me know if there's anything I can do while I'm on the stream here to show my thanks. You know how I do. If you want an impression, if you want some bad karaoke, whatever you know that's within the realm of realistic for what limited resources I have over here. Just let me know. It's on the house, Andrea. Whatever I can do to make your day a little bit better. Miles Straw has an 0-1 count. He lifts one to right, coming in on it and making the catch out there is, who is that? Carlson? Who the hell's in right field? Yeah, Carlson with the catch in right, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the fourth. The Orioles, as they have since the top of the second inning, still lead it 3-2. Oh, the eyebrow raise. Oh, okay. That's very specific. All right, folks. Please, let me indulge. Andrea, here it comes. I can't bounce back and forth anymore. Only the right one I have total control over. There you go. All right. Fantastic.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Now, Andrea, remind me again, you are a White Sox fan or a Cubs fan? Which is it? I believe it's the Cubs. Now, if you're a Cubs fan, then you should be very excited. There you go, Cubs fan. You should be very excited and be here for the 3 games coming up this weekend, starting Friday afternoon. That's right. Hey, everybody. Harry Carey coming at you. Got a 3-game series against the Baltimore Orioles. Here's Manny Machado. Oh, it's going to be fun this weekend. Hey, Arnie, get a shot of that girl over there in the bleachers with the giant knockers. Nothing beats fun at the old ballpark. Ryan O'Hearn's at the plate. First pitch is ball 1. He's got a 2-run homer in the game. And that is the difference. Pitch is low. 2-0 on O'Hearn.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Here's Andres Gallagher. There's a called strike. Tough call there. Looked a bit outside. 2-1 on O'Hearn. By the way, that was Andres Galarraga. But according to Harry, it's Andres Gallagher. Two and 2 on O'Hearn. Pitch is, a called. Strike 3, bottom of the zone. O'Hearn goes down looking. 1 out in the 4th. Folks, get those cows up in the chat. Last time up, Cowser was out on 3 pitches. Let's try to help him out with some cows in the chat. There's a first pitch strike. Tough pitch. It's 0-1 on Cowser. Oh, sorry. We should have been over here for a while. That pitch is outside, 0-2. I'm sorry. They're saying it's 1-1. Where was the strike? where was the ball, I mean? 1-1 pitch. Oh, the ball was outside. You know what? Never mind. BW just had a brain failure for about 10 seconds. The count is 2-1 on Cowser. I promise you that is true. Colton lifts off to right field. Oh, it sounded so good off the bat. It's a routine fly ball. Excuse me. I'm just going to forget I ever attempted to do play-by-play for this last batter because I screwed up about 3 times. Man, oh man, the crack of the bat nearly blasted my eardrums, and that ball only just a routine fly to right. 2 down. Said Mullins at the plate. He shows bunt. He gets it down, barehanded pickup at third, and the throw is wild. Mullins will not advance to second, but Said lays down a 2-out bunt for a hit. He knew what to do.
Well said, now you know what to do.
Use that speed, Said.
Meep, meep.
Barger had to charge, and boy, that throw was way the hell off. He's lucky that Mullins is still only at first base, although hopefully in a moment he will be at second. Steal that base, Said. Pitch here is outside, and it looked like a purpose pitch outside to try to help the catcher, kind of like a pitch out. Mullins has 14 swipes on the season. Next pitch to Carlson is fouled back. 1-1 the count. Folks! Let's get Said in the scoring position. Come on, 1-1 count. If you wait any longer, you might not have a chance. Said is not going. The pitch is hit on the ground. Second baseman will handle it after the first baseman missed it. And the pitcher covering the bag will make the putout to win the inning. Mullins grounds out 4-1. Or excuse me, not Mullins. Mullins is stranded after a 4-1 ground out to win the inning. All right, folks. Where are we at now? Going into the 5th inning, it's still 3-2 Baltimore. Still 3-2 Baltimore. Are we just 4 games behind Tampa to get the hell out of last place? Is that right? Folks, dare to dream. Dare to dream. We need some more offense, though. Folks, we're back to well over 200 people here. And that means I'm going to try to persuade some of you folks out there, asking you as kindly as I can. If you are watching right now, I want you to enjoy the content. It's free. It's here for you whenever you want. I call every Orioles game. I haven't missed one yet since the channel started. In fact, we'll be coming up on 300 straight games called within the next month, couple of weeks. So do me a favor. I will make a deal with you. I will give you 3 hours of content, giving you the best possible play call I can with all the passion, enthusiasm, energy, and knowledge that I can. And in exchange, I ask one thing. Tap that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. Okay? Is that a deal? I think that's a good deal. All right, so whatever this Cowser's Corral thing is currently being debuted. What are we doing with this? Cowser's Corral, folks, is apparently open for business. What it all means, I'm honestly not sure. Maybe somebody in the chat can explain. It's a section that I guess where you get a free hat if you buy a ticket there. Other than that, I don't know what the deal is. Sanchez, ground ball, and he gets a base hit to the right side. Man, oh man, another number 9 hitter doing damage against the Orioles. That is a leadoff single for the number 9 hitter in a 1-run ball game. This is going to be... Okay, Kevin, I've seen enough. This is going to be an anxiety-filled inning already. We got to get through the top of the order now. Joey Loperfido takes outside, ball 1. Kremer is on 78 pitches. That ball's blasted to right center, but it's right there for... Who's in right? Carlson is in left. No, Carlson's in right. Cowser's in left. I don't know why I can't keep track of that. Carlson makes the catch. And I'm doing a bad job of reading the ball off the bat today. Maybe they've just got it mic'd a little bit louder, but everything sounds like it's hit harder than it really is. Ernie Clement, 0 for 2, takes low for ball 1. Runner at first, 1 out, top of the 5th. How about a double play ball? Outside, 2-0. Clement is a very aggressive hitter at the plate. He sees less pitches per plate appearance than anybody else in baseball. An average of just over 3 pitches per plate appearance. He is up there to hack. He didn't like the strike call on 2-0. It's 2-1 now. Next pitch. Fouled back. Oh, well, maybe not back, as Ryan O'Hearn was a couple of feet away from making that catch. It gets into the dugout or camera well area on the first base side. O'Hearn tried to reach in there, but it'll be a foul ball. The count is 2-2 on Clement. Double play depth here for the Orioles with 1 out. Runner at first. Pitch from Kremer. Line drive. It's a fair ball down in the left field corner, and we got to hurry up and get this ball in. The ball is in. It's runners at second and third with 1 out. The Blue Jays have the tying run 90 feet away. The go-ahead run at second base. 21st double for Clement. And with an off day tomorrow, I would hope Mansolino is going to be ready to have a replacement for Kremer sooner rather than later. Dean might be able to get out of this inning, but I don't know if he's going to be able to go more than 5. Here comes Drew French to have a chat. Kramer's up to 84 pitches. Wow, that's... Oh, I thought Kremer had walked away. I thought for some reason French was given the go-ahead to make the bullpen move, but Kremer was just picking something up off the ground there. He faked me out. I thought he was walking out of the game. Folks, don't forget about the Oriole Park Premium Club opening up next year, where you can sit somewhere way away from the action on the field, pay $20 for a cup of Starbucks and pose for pictures for your Instagram to show everybody that you're overpaying for what amounts to a seat in an airplane waiting lounge. Instead of sitting your ass in a real seat at the ballpark. Here's Vlad Guerrero. Oh, man, I didn't realize we had Guerrero up in this spot. What do you do? First pitch is ball one. You got second and third. First base is open. I think you got to put Guerrero on here. I think you got to pitch around Guerrero. There is a danger in doing it. Guerrero reaches for one and pokes it into left field. My goodness, that'll score the tying run. That's why you have to pitch around him. I mean, that ball was not even in the zone. A low pitch from Kremer. And Guerrero went down and just served it with one hand into left field. A one-handed swing. Unbelievable. You just have to put him on base there. Here comes Bo Bichette. It's a tie ball game, 3 apiece. Grant Wolfram is the pitcher getting up for the Orioles in the pen. Not necessarily the guy I was hoping to see get up. All right, we need a double play ball like nobody's business. Popped up by Bichette to left field. This will probably get the go-ahead run in. Cowser, though, he's coming in. He pretended it was deep. Let's test the arm. The throw is there. He's safe. He can't be safe. You challenge that play. Get on the phone. Cowser with a strike to home plate. He tried to trick the Jays. He was playing deep and then sprinted in a good 20 yards to get the momentum up to get off a strong throw. Jackson was there at the plate. We finally didn't drop the ball on a play there. That ball looked like it got there in time. The tag is down. He's out. Give me a break. If he's safe, the world is not fair. He is out. Challenge this. Oh, Colton Cowser, you deserve it, buddy. You deserve it for that play out there, that throw. Please overturn this. You gotta call him out. Look at that. Freeze it right there and tell me. What are you smoking, ump? You're right there. How did you call him safe? Cowser's throw from the outfield was 96.5 miles an hour on a strike right to home plate. I mean, I'm telling you, Cowser did everything perfect. Just give it to him. I'm going to be so pissed if they don't overturn this. Everybody between Cowser and Jackson did everything perfectly right. Ben McDonald seems convinced that the runner is out. I'm convinced. It's going to be a long look at this, I guess. Time for a lucky. The runner is out, folks. Oh, I told you. I saw it with the naked eye in real time. Colton Cowser. Oh, what a magical play to prevent the go-ahead run from scoring and end the inning.
Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
Holy cow. Folks, get those cows up in the chat. I'm telling you right now, if Cowser had played that ball conventionally, had just camped under it, shallow where it was hit, I don't think that runner tries to tag and score. Cowser, he pulled a little bit of a trick. He played deep on that ball. He knew he had time to let that ball just stay in the air, pretend like it was hit deeper, and then came charging in to make the catch. All that momentum and energy then put into that arm of his. A strike to the plate. Man, oh man, was that pretty. What a great, great play. All around great play. That's just not executing something athletic. That's also a high baseball IQ play. The whole thing. The whole thing from Cowser on that one. Folks, let's go. All right, let's get this lead back. We're in the bottom of the fifth inning. And first pitch swinging and missing is Alex Jackson. We've got the number 9 hitting catcher due up, and then top of the order after that. Jackson fouls this one back. It's 0-2. Last name Jackson at the plate. First name Jackson on deck. The 0-2 from Berrios. Slurve breaks low and outside. Ball 1. The 1-2. Another slurve. This one not as far out of the zone, but still finishes well off the plate. Jackson lays off. It's a 2-2 count. The pitch. Up and in. Full count on Jackson, folks. Come on. Get that leadoff man, number 9 hitter on base, and we're in business. It was 0-2 on Jackson. He's worked it to a full count here. Holiday waiting on deck. The payoff pitch. That ball's lined in the left. Keep going back. That ball is up and against the base of the wall. It dies there. And that will be another extra base hit for Alex Jackson. All he does is hit for extra bases. His 5th double, a leadoff double, the go-ahead run in scoring position, folks. Nobody out. Splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
And here's the top of the order. It's holiday time, folks. Holiday takes off the plate outside for ball 1. That was 108.5 off the bat of Jackson. Man, he is really impressing with his bat. Holiday fouls this one away late on a cutter. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, Charm City. We want this lead back now. Activity in the Blue Jay pen. This pitch is hit on the ground. That's going to move the runner up. It's a productive out for Holiday. A ground ball on the right side moves Jackson, Alex that is, to third. So Holiday. A little bit of small ball, folks. Anybody in the mood for another sac fly to take a lead? What do you say? Sanchez is out to have a chat with Berrios. Westberg is due up next. They might be talking about Westberg doing something a little bit tricky. Maybe laying one down. Maybe a suicide squeeze. Who knows? Westberg is 0 for 2 today. The Blue Jay bullpen so far in this series has pitched 14 innings and given up 26 hits and 18 runs. They've been absolutely battered. Westberg, first pitch swinging. That's going to be a sac fly at least. That ball's still going, and it's gone! Bye, birdie! Who needs a sac fly? Westberg goes all the way. It's a dozen homers on the season for Westy, and the Orioles get the lead back. It's 5-3. The home runs keep on flying. Folks,
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
We've knocked him out of the game. With that, Berrios is knocked out of the ball game. The Blue Jays will be going to the bullpen. West is that way, folks.
West is that way. West is that way.
This game is a scam. Folks, the Orioles, do they have it in them? Can they sweep the first place Blue Jays in a 4-game series? Folks, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you got the best record in the league or the worst. Sweeping a division opponent in a 4-game series is not easy to do. It is not easy to do, and here we are in a position to pull it off. Can we do it? Can we do it? I sure would like to. My, oh my, Westberg goes yard. That's my boy, folks. You veteran bird watchers out there, you know Westberg's my boy. I swear, every time he goes yard, it always seems to be in a nice clutch spot. Gunnar Henderson is due up. We've got a new pitcher out here. Looks like a lefty. Brandon Little, is that who it is? Brendan Little making his 51st appearance, 2.64 ERA. First pitch to Gunnar. is low and outside.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
Bases are empty after the home run. It's 5-3 Orioles with one out. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Gunner asks for time. Little back from the belt, and that pitch is low. 2 balls and a strike on Henderson. Folks, I don't want to get anybody too crazy, but here's a ground ball to second. Gunner will be retired for the second out. I don't want anybody to, lose their minds or anything, but if we hold on to this lead, the Orioles will finish this homestand with a record of 51-58, 7 games under 500. Should the Rays lose today, we'll be 3 games behind them. Could we get our asses out of the basement, folks? Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch is a strike.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
0-1 pitch is fouled off to the left. 0-2 on Rutschman. He is 0 for 1. But he has driven in a run on a sac fly back in the first. Oh, 2 pitch. In the dirt. That ball landed about 2 feet in front of home plate. Brent Wolfram continues to warm up for Baltimore in the pen. One ball, 2 strikes on Adley. Next pitch, outside on a curveball, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That cutter moving sharply in on Adley. No chance for contact, and the inning is over. But the Orioles get the lead right back after the Blue Jays had tied it up in the top of the 5th. A 2-run homer by Westberg gives us a 2-run lead at the end of 5. It's the Orioles 5 and the Blue Jays 3. All right, folks, I need to get up and move around a little bit. Starting to feel some aches and pains. To hang out, and I will be back after a minute of walking around. Thank you.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the Monster...
All right, Grant Wolfram is on. The Orioles have made a pitching change. Kremer is done after 5 innings. First pitch from Wolfram is fouled away by Barger. We are in the top of the 6th, folks. Baltimore trying to pull off the impossible, a 4-game sweep of the first place Blue Jays. That's a strike, 0-2. Hey, everybody, this is Wolfman Jack. 0-2 pitch to Barger. Swing and a miss. Top of the zone with a sinker. A 3-pitch strikeout to begin the 6th for Wolfram. A positive sign.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Boy, we could sure do with a clean 1-2-3 inning from Wolfram, couldn't we? Here is Davis Schneider. He takes up and away with a fastball. Schneider is 0 for 2. Strikeout and a flyout. That ball's hit in the air to right. Long run. It's going to drop, though, in foul territory. Just a few feet down the right field line. Foul ball on Schneider. 5 innings for Kremer. He gave up 6 hits and 2 walks. 3 earned runs, struck out 5. It's not the prettiest line, but it could be enough to get him a win. One and 1 on Schneider. Pitch. That's high. That's right, Froggy. A 3-pitch strike out of the first batter. 2-1 pitch is high again. Not close. A curveball that never curved. It's 3-1. There's a called strike. He gets a sinker at the top of the zone. The count runs full, and Schneider wants time. Payoff pitch. Too high. It is a walk. Wolfram issues a 1-out walk. Well, he's obligated to face one more batter. I don't have a whole lot of trust in Wolfram. We got a 2-run lead. If he gives up one more base runner, I want to see somebody else. Here's Will Wagner. And he takes a called strike. I'm sorry, Will Wagner has been pinch hit for. It's Leo Jimenez at the plate. In the hit for Wagner. And the 0-1 pitch is fouled. Ball rolls back to the backstop. It's 0-2 on Leo Jimenez. Pinch hitting for Wagner here. 1 out, runner at first, top of the 6th. The 0-2 from Wolfram. Fouled back. That's right. The Blue Jays not only are without Anthony Santander at the moment, they're also without their second baseman, Andres Jimenez. This ball's lifted to left. Gonna stay playable for Cowser. He makes the catch. 2 down in the inning. Runner retreats to first base. 1 more out to get, Grant. 1 more out, my friend. It's Miles Straw, who's got a home run in the ball game. Probably the weirdest thing to happen in this whole damn series. And there's been a few weird things. There's a first pitch strike. 2 down, runner at first. Oh, 1 to Straw. Outside with the fastball. No Alejandro Kirk either. That's right. That pitch is inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. So the Blue Jays, I can't tell you myself how long the likes of Kirk and Jimenez and Santander have been out, but they came into this series red hot without apparently those players in the lineup. That 2-1 pitch is in the dirt. 3-1 now. The count. Let's not fiddle around with Straw. Give him a pitch to hit. That ball's hit to right. Backing up. Still backing up. And a leaping grab at the wall goes uncaught. Coming all the way around to score is Davis Schneider. It is a 2-out RBI double for Miles Straw. What in the world? Straw with 2 extra base hits and 3 RBI in the game. And I'm telling you right now, if Grant Wolfram can't keep Miles Straw from hitting an opposite field ball off the wall, we need to get another guy in the ball game here. Drew French is out to talk to Wolfram. Number 9 hitter Ali Sanchez, the catcher, is due up next. It was a tough play out there to make that catch at the wall. I can't really blame Carlson out there. I think if Carlson gets a ball hit that way 10 times, he probably makes that catch 5 out of 10. Maybe a guy like a Cowser can do it about 7 or 8 out of 10 times. Mullins 9 out of 10 times or something. It was not an easy play. Yenier Cano is up in the Oriole bullpen. Two down, runner at second. Sanchez, the batter, first pitch, swung on and missed. He got a sinker right down the middle. At 96. No, that wasn't an error. That was definitely not an error. Pitch up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Richard, are you attempting to smack talk me? Bro, you've had your ass handed to you the first 3 games. If we were to even lose this game, you guys came in here and stunk it up in this series. But you're going to try to you're going to ask me how I like them apples? Really? All right there, Will Hunting. Why don't you go do another tough math problem on the chalkboard? 1-2 pitch is grounded foul. We'll do it again. .22 pitches from Wolfram in the inning. Fluharty, a lefty, is up in the Blue Jay bullpen. 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air. Center field. Mullins is going back. He's still going back. He leaps. Did he get it? Did he get it? He did! Said Mullins just went bananas. He climbed the wall 2 feet higher than he did yesterday. An absolute robbery. Unbelievable. Maybe his best catch ever. Said Mullins does it again. He robs a would-be go-ahead home run. Hey, Richard Torres. Hey, Richard. How do you like them apples? Man, that apple is delicious. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, sorry, I got a seed. Let me get this seed out. Yeah, you know what, pal? I like them apples. I like them a lot. The nerve. And the instant retribution. Oh, my goodness, folks. You can't script it any better than that. Richard's being a good sport about it. I'll give you credit there, buddy. Richard's being a good sport about it. Did we just hit the 7th inning stretch? No, it's the bottom of the 6th. Okay. Bottom of the 6th coming up. 2-hour mark, though. Thank you, Froggy. Said Mullins. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't believe he caught that one. I can't believe he caught that one. That was the toughest one yet. I don't know how many guys can do what he just did. I'm sure it can only be counted on one hand. Just amazing. Said Mullins. I mean, thank you for so many dazzling plays that make me feel like I'm 8 years old again watching a superhero out there. Unbelievable. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Mullins is in the hole. He'll be due up to hitting the inning. Right now it's Ryan O'Hearn. And he takes a first pitch strike. O'Hearn, Cowser, and Mullins. All lefties due up against the lefty Fluharty on the mound. Check swing, and O'Hearn went around. It's 0-2.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
2-run homer for O'Hearn earlier in the ball game. Pitch way off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Said Mullins. Man, oh Shevitz. Kevin Brown just said, of all the catches, that might be the one. I mean, I said it already myself. So, Kevin, stop copying my analysis of said Mullins, okay? Leave it to me, Kevin. I got this. That's a strikeout for Ryan O'Hearn. Folks, get those cows up. Cowser's 0 for 2. First pitch swinging, fouls it away. Said millions. I tell you what, his trade value just went up big time. That's a strike to Cowser. It's 0-2. Folks, we still have about 200 people here. What do you say we get the likes up to 150? We're in the 130s right now. I'm over here grinding away in the middle of the night, 12 time zones away from Baltimore. Help me out and tap that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen if you haven't done so already, please. Thank you. Swing and a miss, and Cowser goes down on strikes. 2 away, and the third left-handed batter of the inning will come up to face Fluharty. It's Mullins. Just the route he took, the timing of the jump, the scaling of the wall, the ability to hold himself up and extend that glove over the wall as far as he could, and to just land on his feet like a cat. I mean, just gorgeous. It's like a ballet. It's like watching an artist. Mullins pops this up on a 1-0 pitch. It's behind the first base dugout out of play. You can see the marks, Mullins' cleats left in the T. Rowe Price advertisement on that wall out there in right center field. So Mullins leaves his mark on the ballpark. If that happens to be the last great play he makes in an Oriole uniform, he literally leaves his mark. It's up there, Michael. It is up there, all things considered. That catch he made out in Seattle, was it last year or 2 years ago? He made a home robbery catch in Seattle. For me, that was the top. So that would be the one this one would have to beat. It's pretty close. Maybe it's the additional layer of sentimentality, knowing that Mullins' days here may be numbered, that it makes that catch a little bit more special. The other catch was special because we were in the middle of a pennant race, and Mullins, opposite field, that ball's going to roll all the way to the track. Said, are you thinking 3? No, he pulls up at second wisely. A 2-out double for Mullins after making a home run robbing catch. Folks, everybody just get up and applaud said Mullins. I'm doing it.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
I'm doing it right frickin' now. Sorry you have to look at my crotch. Thank you, said. This ball's lifted by Carlson, foul off to the left. 2 out, Mullins at second base. Said Mullins, boy. Why can all my favorite players just stay 29 forever and get a room? Really, Richard? Richard, your insult game needs work. How about that? Richard, you've really got to work on the insult game. It is poor. Carlson with an 0-2 count. 2 down, runner at second base. The Orioles lead at 5-4. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Fluharty takes a look at the runner at second, and the 0-2 is a little bit high. The chant of "Let's Go O's" isn't exactly taking over the ballpark, but you can hear it. 1-2 to Carlson is low and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. All right, I think Richard has gone to his Chat GPT and asked Chat GPT, hey, what would be a good insult joke for an Orioles play-by-play guy on YouTube? 2-2 pitch is in the dirt, full count. Carlson lays off. Folks, how about a base hit here with 2 down and driving Mullins in? Two down, full count on Carlson. Mullins at second base. Blue Hardy. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed. Carlson missed a cutter. And the inning is over. Mullins got himself a double, but he is left stranded. The Orioles lead by 1. It's a nail biter, folks. We move now to the final 3 innings. 7th inning coming up. Orioles 5, Blue Jays 4. And effective insults from Richard, 0. That is the current score line. All right. I mean, let me help you out, Richard. I'm fat. You can go with that. If you're one of those millennials or Gen Zers, you can call me an old, what do you call it? You can call me a boomer. That's always a good one. Let's see, what else? I don't know. How sweaty is my forehead tonight? That's a little sweaty. This artificial light over here. A few hours of this thing in the middle of the night. It's not helping. No World Series in 42 years. Yeah, that's true. But that's low-hanging fruit. Oh. All right. Why do I got a feeling Richard picks a lot of crab apples off the ground? Here's Yenier Cano. Don't you know? We got a 1-run lead here. "44th appearance for Cano. He's got a 4.30 ERA. Despite all of the high leverage arms that have been sent packing or put on the DL, Baker, Dominguez, Soto, and Bautista, Yenier Cano not being considered closer material. They're going to leave him in a role like this, couple innings away from the 9th. This ball's hit up the middle. That is a base hit for Joey Loperfido leading off the 7th. My goodness, another leadoff man on for the Blue Jays in a 1-run game. Oh, I need my blood pressure pills, folks. I want to sweep this series so bad I can taste it. Ernie Clement is 1 for 3 with a double his last time up. Check on Loperfido. He's back. That pitch, where'd it go? We don't even have a count on the board here. Was that the first pitch? It says it's 1-0 on Clement. I'm not sure if that's correct. Next pitch. That one's lined. It's sprayed into center field. A base hit. Lead runner stops at second, but it's first and second. Nobody out. Cano has instantly gotten himself and the team into a bunch of trouble. Tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And Guerrero is up now. Oh, boy. We are in trouble. And nothing he can do about the matchup. Cano has to face at least 3 guys. This is number 3. First 2 have reached. Guerrero 2 for 3 today. He takes a first pitch strike. All right, come on, folks. We saw something similar like this yesterday, and we watched ourselves get out of a jam or two. Let's try it one more time. Guerrero with a tapper to short. Only one play, and Gunnar is going to make it to first. A tough play for Gunnar because the runner at second was blocking his view on his way to third. It is still a tough situation because the out moves 2 runners up with only 1 out in the inning. The Blue Jays had a lot of different ways to tie or take the lead now. Bo Bichette due up next. The infield is in. Jackson's out to talk to Cano. Charm City Chat is saying you got to walk Bichette here. Let me just take a peek at who's hitting behind him. Barger, left-handed batter. I don't know, folks. It's a tough call. Well, you got Aiken in the pen. Okay, if you're going to put Bichette on and then bring in Aiken to face Barger, then I'm down with that. And it looks like the umpire just put up 4 fingers. So we're going to put Bichette on, take Cano out, and bring in Aiken to face Barger. I think that would be the right move, but I'm not seeing it. It's going to be Cano to pitch to Bichette. I thought I saw the ump indicate 4 fingers. Hey, okay, first pitch. Bichette with a terrible swing, and it's 0-1. Way late on that swing. What was he thinking? Maybe Bichette's the right guy to face. Up the middle, off the mound, and that's through a base hit. Here comes the tying run. Here comes the go-ahead run. And the Cano has blown the lead. And we probably should have put Bichette on. Brought in Aiken to face the lefty. That ball hit up the middle through the 5-hole of Cano. And we are trailing now. It is 6-5 Blue Jays here in the top of the 7th. Now you got the lefty Barger, and Cano is still out there pitching. What's Aiken getting up for if he's not coming in to face Barger? Mansolino is starting to give me a headache again, and now Aiken has sat down in favor of the righty Cade Stroud. So what was the point of getting Aiken up? What was the situation? And now Cano has just hit Barger with a pitch to load the bases. Good grief. Yenier Cano is imploding and might cost the Orioles a chance at sweeping this series with this inning he's putting together right now. He's only gotten 1 out. 2 runs are in, 2 more are on. So he's faced 5 batters and he's let 4 of them reach. And he's still out there. Mansolino, what are you doing? Davis Schneider. First pitch to him is a strike. The 0-1. That's a called strike. It's 0-2 on Schneider. Ah, boy. Why was Aiken up at all? That just screams a manager that can't time this stuff right. He didn't know what to do or when to do it. Oh and 2 on Schneider. That pitch is off the plate by an inch or two. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. That one's hit foul left side. Oh, Cano. Cano, you didn't. Come on. If you get out of this down a run, we still got 3 trips to the plate. That ball's fouled again. Still 1-2 on Schneider. Cano clearly having trouble putting batters away. One, two. Popped up. That should be the second out. It's on the infield. Gunnar is going to basically take over the right side of the infield. Ryan O'Hearn is standing next to him going, buddy, you play over there. That's where you play. O'Hearn is like, come on, dude. That might have been Holiday's ball, if not mine. What are you doing over here? Gunnar's like Kelly Leak from the Bad News Bears. Every ball's his. 2 out in the inning. Nathan Lucas is into the game. He is pinch hitting for somebody. Oh, he's pinch hitting for Leo Jimenez, who came in to pinch run and got 1 at bat. So this is the 3rd batter to hit in the spot that Will Wagner started in. 1-0 pitch is a strike to Lucas. It's 1-1. 2 out, 2 on. 2 runs in for the Blue Jays. They've taken the lead here for the first time today. Pitch is low. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 pitch. That one is lifted to right and deep. Forget it. On to the flag court. Yenier Cano has absolutely crapped the bed here in the 7th. And I blame Mansolino. I blame Mansolino for leaving him in here for this long. He should have been gone 3 batters ago. The Blue Jays now lead it 9-5. Thanks, Tony. He could have taken him out after he faced Guerrero. He then allowed him to face Bichette. He allowed him to face Barger. He allowed him to face Schneider. And then he allowed him to face Lucas, who hits the 3-run homer. 4 batters late, taking this guy out of the ball game. 4 batters late. It was a 1-run game. You still were 3 batters late. Could have taken him out in a 1-run game. Now we're down 4, you dummy. 2 outs in the 7th. We got a pitching change. I need a break. Such a great series. And then to watch some of these decisions here. I need my medication, folks. I'll be back.
So it's not the best option, but it just is what it is.
How good the guys could just forget this one.
I apologize for Baltimore. I apologize for Baltimore. I apologize for Baltimore.
So it's not the best option, but it just is what it is.
How do the guys quickly just forget this one?
I apologize for Baltimore. I apologize for Baltimore.
Cade Stroud comes into the ball game 4 batters late. 6th appearance of the season. First pitch swinging, and this ball is going to be a base hit. Miles Straw has his 3rd hit of the game. He's now a triple shy of the cycle. The Orioles continue to hold a reputation that you don't want to have, which is we really make the weakest hitters in the opposition's lineup look good. Ali Sanchez is 1 for 3. 2 down, runner at first. 5 runs in for the Blue Jays. So 5, 6, 7, 8. They have batted around. Sanchez, the 9th man to bat in the inning. They had let Cano face 8 batters. Are you serious? Oh-1 to Sanchez. That ball, I'm sorry, it was 7 batters because Stroud already gave up a hit. This ball is going to be hard to catch, but Carlson is able to chase it down as he crosses the foul line in right field. And the inning is finally over. The Blue Jays explode. The Orioles have 5 runs on the day. The Blue Jays scored 5 runs in that inning. They now lead at 9-5, folks. It's 7th inning stretch time in Baltimore. I know after that last half inning, it's not the best time for a tradition like this, but it's stretch time, folks. It's time to throw some cakes on the griddle. Get them cakes up in the chat, folks. Come on now.
Thank God I'm a country boy. 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 Thank God I'm a country boy.
All right.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Folks, we are 2 likes shy of 150. What do you say we hit that before the 7th inning, bottom of the 7th starts? We need a big rally. We need such a big rally that BW has to call on someone special, folks. You know who. I wore him all day for Game 2 yesterday in that 1-run win. That's right. The hat has entered the chat. George, you hadn't hit the like button yet? I've only talked about it 11 times during the ball game. Holy cow. Folks, keep those likes going. What do I got to do to get everybody to just get it out of the way as soon as they get in here? Bottom of the 7th coming up. We're down 4. We need base runners. The good news is the Blue Jay bullpen has been really bad for the first 3 games of this series. So our hitters should be feeling pretty confident with just about anybody to put out there. They're going with Yariel Rodriguez. He's probably got the best numbers. 2.21 ERA with a whip of just .87. So it's going to take something to string together a rally against this guy. Alex Jackson will lead it off. He's got a double today. All he does is get extra base hits. It's 1-0 on Jackson. Pitch inside, 2-0. If it gets to 3-0, I'll get pretty excited. That's a swing and a miss. Challenge fastball right down the chute. Jackson missed it. It's 2-1. Ball popped up on the infield. That'll be the first out of the inning. Clement makes the catch. It looks like the Blue Jays have made some changes on defense. Clement is at first base. Oh, yeah, we've got a slew of changes, folks. Loperfido moves from right field to left. Clement moves from second base to first. Schneider moves from left field to second. Lucas, who pinch hit for Jimenez, stays in the game and plays in right field. So changes all over the place. Here's Holiday, folks. We're back to the top of the order. So if we're going to get a rally here in the 7th, it needs to start right now. Come on, Jackson. The 1-0 to Holiday is a check swing, excuse me, foul ball. He didn't mean to make contact there. Holiday currently hitting .260. Single back in the first. One is hit on the ground. A diving stop at second, but he can't handle the ball. That is Schneider, who's moved from left field to second base. And, folks, we saw something very similar in the game yesterday. Late in the ball game, the Blue Jays had a lot of guys move around to a new position on defense. And their defensive work out there was noticeably pretty bad. And here we have another example where Schneider does a decent job to keep the ball from getting past him, but can't for the life of him pick it up. So Holiday's aboard with 1 out. And here is Westberg, folks. Come on, let's keep the line moving.
Well, west is that way.
0-1 on Westberg. That ball's fouled back. My goodness, must have hit close to the microphone that's planted back there because that was a loud smash off the backstop. 0-2 on Westberg. He's got a home run in the ball game. The 0-2 pitch popped up. Center field. Shallow racing in. That ball's going to drop in for a hit. Two not very hard hit balls here. Holiday finds his way on an infield grounder. Westberg finds his way on with a bloop single to center. We need base runners. We've got a couple. And Gunnar Henderson's coming up next.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Gunnar with a chance to get us back close in a hurry. 1 for 3 today. First pitch from Rodriguez is in the dirt. Ball one, folks. This game ain't over yet. I'm up all night to get lucky, folks.
I'm up all night to get lucky. I'm up all night to get lucky.
1-0 on Gunnar. The pitch. That ball's left center field. It's down for a base hit. It dies out there. A run will score. First and third for the Orioles. Still only one out. And the tying run is coming to the plate. It's 9-6. We're getting back in it. Folks, don't give up yet. Adley Rutschman, folks.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Westberg at third, Gunnar at first, one out. The pitch to Adley is outside by a foot. 1-0. Let the clutch out gently. Come on, Adley. Pitch. Called a strike. Inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, Adley. The flag court is calling you. Reach for the flags. The 1-1 pitch. Outside by a foot again. 2-1. Excuse me. Ooh. Keegan Aiken is up for the second time today. Two and one on Rutschman. First and third, one out. The pitch. That ball's hit on the ground and through. A base hit down the right field line. Westberg scores. Where's Gunnar? The throw is in. Gunnar stops at third. Second and third. The tying runs are in scoring position. Another run in. It's 9-7. The hits keep on coming, folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Mound meeting for the Blue Jays.
How about this?
Whoop, where are you at?
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Folks, Ryan O'Hearn is due up right now. Ryan O'Hearn. Let me hear you, Charm City chat. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's time to turn and burn.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Gunner at third. Rutschman at second. 1 out. The first pitch to O'Hearn. Outside, ball 1. Keep it going. Come on. The 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. The Oriole bird is strutting around the ballpark, trying to get everybody hyped. 2-0 pitch. He lays off. He didn't go. They appeal. It's 3-0, folks. Three and 0. Colton Cowser is on deck. The pitch. Outside, ball 4, bases loaded, folks.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Get those cows up and get them filled up, folks. Nothing but cows. Nothing but cows. NBC in the CCC. Cowser is due. He's 0 for 3. He is due. Bases loaded. 1 out. First pitch. Outside, ball 1. Rodriguez can't find the zone. The 1-0. Taken. Ball 2. The ump. It was unclear how he was calling it. It is ball 2 on Cowser, folks. 2-0 count. Will he get a fastball that he can crush? The pitch. Outside, 3-0. One more time. Nowhere to put him. Nowhere to put him. A 3-0 count. Rodriguez has got to be shaking in his boots right now. Hang on to your hats, folks. The 3-0 pitch. Taken low, ball 4. It forces in a run. It's 9-8. The tying run now 90 feet away with less than 2 out. Rutschman moves up to third as the tying run, folks. And Yariel, or the pitcher, is it Yariel Rodriguez? He is hitting the showers, folks. Rodriguez, a third of an inning, 3 hits and 2 walks, 3 earned runs so far. He's got more on base. His responsibility. Call to the bullpen. Said Mullins is due to hit next. Let's see who they go with. If it's a righty, stick with Said. If it's a lefty, maybe you need a pinch hit with a guy like an O'Neill or a Mayo. We got some right-handed options on the bench. If you pinch hit with O'Neill, he could move into a corner outfield spot. Cowser could move to center. Said's had a 2-hit game and a magical catch. Maybe you want to see him hit against a lefty if they bring one out. I don't know. But I think you got to play the matchups here. O'Neill has been delivering with some big hits. I'd like to see what O'Neill can do with the bases loaded. He is a strikeout candidate, though. We need a guy that makes contact. We need a guy that has to make contact. Oh, boy, folks. We are so close to coming right back to tie or take the lead. Bases loaded, 1 out, down by a run. Here comes Mullins. Who's on the pitch? It's a right-hander. Okay, Braden Fisher. 32nd appearance. Here we go, Said. You know what to do.
Well said, now you know what to do.
Oh, that first pitch. He should have taken it. A curveball. It did catch the upper outside corner, but not a good pitch to go after. First pitch of the at-bat. Come on, Said. Lock in, buddy. We need contact. Curveball that hits the bottom of the zone, and it's 0-2. Mullins needs to lock in. Cannot strike out here. Cannot strike out here. Bases loaded, 1 out. We're down a run. The 0-2. Oh, he just got a piece of a high pitch. A protective swing for sure. Still 0-2. Come on, Said. One more piece of magic, my friend. Way high on that pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Said. Lock in, buddy. Cover the top, cover the bottom, cover the outside, cover it all. That's high again, folks. After an 0-2 count, it's even up at 2-2. You would think Mullins would get a pitch to hit here, and Fisher doesn't want to go to a full count. 2-2. Lined foul off to the right. We will do it again, folks. Come on, Charm City chat. Keep it up. Will it to happen? Another 2-2. Just got a piece of that curveball to stay alive. Oh, my. That ball disappeared for a moment as it rolled behind the catcher. I thought maybe Mullins had struck out. He just got a piece. Come on, Said. Put that ball in play. The 2-2 again. Swung on and missed. A curveball got him. Oh my. Dylan Carlson's due up next. And they're going to pinch hit for him with Ramon Laureano. I can't blame him. Even though Carlson would be batting from the left side, you got to go with the guy that's been producing time and time again. Folks, Ramon Laureano. Let's see what he can do. Bases loaded, 2 down.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
Laureano's average is now into the 290s. He's reached base in 7 straight plate appearances, which ties the longest such streak in his major league career. We'll take anything that will keep this inning going. Anything to extend this inning would at least tie the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Taken low and outside for ball 1. A good start. Come on, folks. The 1-0. That's in there, a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The bugle is going off at the ballpark. It's going off here in the Charm City chat. 1-1 pitch. Oh, a check swing in the dirt. He did not go. 2-1, folks. Come on, Ramon. Come on, find a gap. Clear those bases, buddy. 2-1 pitch. Oh, did he check it? No, he could not that time. A high pitch. And it's 2-2. Oh, he did go around only a little bit. 2-2. Come on, Ramon. The pitch. He lays off. It's a full count. Nowhere to put him. Come on, folks. If he takes one out of the zone, it ties the ball game. But he's got to protect as well. What a situation we got. 3-2, bases loaded. The pitch swung on and fouled back. Holy cow, folks. Go to your medicine cabinet and grab those nitroglycerin pills. If your heart is racing as much as mine is, take something to calm you down. Another 3-2 pitch we're waiting on. Laureano takes a break out of the box. Come on, buddy. Lock in. Another 3-2 from Fisher. The pitch. That, he rung him up. That's a ball. Blue, you mother. What? Blue. Mancelino, go out there right now and get in his face. It's outside the whole damn way there. It's outside the whole damn way there. When was it ever in the zone? When was it ever in the zone? You cost us the tying run, you son of a bitch. I need a break. To be fair, we got robbed of a game-tying run. To be fair. To be fair, Ramon Laureano was punished for having a good eye. To be fair.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes!
We are in the top of the 8th. Cade Stroud continues to pitch. He only needed to throw 3 pitches to finish the 7th. Joey Loperfido is up top of the order for the Blue Jays. They lead it 9-8. 1-0 pitch is fouled away. It's 1-1. This fucking umpire. Unbelievable. It was outside the whole way. The whole way. Popped up. Shallow left center, and it's going to drop in for a hit in no man's land. Another leadoff base runner for the Blue Jays. Yes, language. Thanks, Richard. Or should I call you Dick for short? Here's Ernie Clement. Sir Anthony Dominguez is up in the Blue Jay bullpen. By the way, Richard, your attempts just continue to fail. You're getting roasted, my friend. Only in the bedroom. You and your favorite box of Kleenex, huh? All right. 0-2 the count on Ernie Clement. Runner at first, nobody out. We're in the top of the 8th. The Blue Jays lead it 9-8. I don't know what it means, David. He doesn't know what it means either. He's just grasping. Grasping to be slightly amusing in his attempts at insults, and so far he's about 0 for 7. But, you know, you keep trying. Eventually, you know, a broken clock is correct twice a day. 1-2 pitch to Clement. Fouled at the plate. Will do it again. What do I wish, Richard? What do I wish? Good grief. Every comeback of yours sounds like something I would hear out of a second grader on the playground. All you're missing is, I know you are, but what am I? That's the last weapon in your pocket. You stink at this, Richard. Holy cow. Here's a ground ball to Gunnar. He flips it out of the glove to Holiday, and they get the force play at second. It's the only out they'll get. First out here in the top of the 8th. It'll be a fielder's choice. And, wow, Holiday had to bare hand that ball on the flip out of the glove from Gunnar while keeping his foot on the bag. Just able to do it all there. Oh, yeah. Do you have a good your mama joke? Oh, boy. All right. Here's Guerrero up for the 5th time today. He's 2 for 4, a single, a double, an RBI. Stroud with a pitch low and away. 1-0 on Guerrero. You know, sticks and stones may break my bones there, Richard. This pitch is low and away. 2-0 the count. The 2-0. That's off the plate. 3-0 the count on Guerrero. This is not a good spot to pitch around with a runner at first. You don't want to push that guy into scoring position. Down a run already. 3-0 to Guerrero. There's a called strike. Oh, my. 3-1 the count. Dangerous count to pitch to Guerrero, and that's ball 4. Not close. A cutter that breaks off the plate. Guerrero will reach base again, and that pushes, once again, the lead runner into scoring position now. Here's a replay of that catch and throw by Cowser to nail that runner at home. That was between that play and the Sed Mullins home run robbery. I tell you what, if the Orioles don't win this ball game, it was still one hell of a game to watch. I hope we can come back. We were so close to getting all the way back in that previous inning. Bo Bichette takes a first pitch strike. He's 1 for 4. We need a double play ball here. That one's laid off, low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. 9-8 Blue Jays. We're in the top of the 8th. The Orioles have led most of the way. Toronto then took the lead a couple of innings back with a big inning. We were down by, 4? And we've got a few back to make it a 1-run ball game. Nine to 8. It is a 2-1 count on Bichette. And the pitch reached for, off the plate, fouled away, 2-2. "66 runs scored by the Orioles in the past 7 games, and they've still got time to score more in this one." This pitch fouled away by Bichette. Looks like it nearly hit the first base coach. Let's see on the replay here. Oh, yeah, he had to turn out of the way of that one. 2-2 on Bichette. First and second, 1 out. Stroud from the belt. And the pitch. That one started in the zone and dropped into the dirt for ball 3. You cannot walk Bichette and load up the bases with only 1 out. You got to pitch to these guys here, Cade. You already walked Guerrero. Got to come at him with something here. Payoff pitch to Bichette. Swung on, hit to the right side, and the first baseman O'Hearn goes to second for one. Back to first. Stroud covers the bag. It's a double play. Unbelievable. Folks, a little of the old 3-6-1 double play. Look at Stroud dragging that back foot on the bag to keep that double play to go down. What a great way to win the inning. All right, we go to the bottom of the eighth. It's a one-run ball game. We still got 6 outs to play with, folks. And if we've scored 8 runs in the first 7 innings, my math says that we're averaging better than a run per inning, which means we should score a run and tie the game coming up here in the bottom of the eighth. How's that for logic? Does that sound feasible to you? I hope so. We've still got some weapons on the bench, by the way. Laureano's into the ball game for Carlson. He's in right field. He's still got Kobe Mayo out there on the bench. If they bring in a lefty somewhere, we've got a lot of lefty batters still in this lineup. Holiday, Gunnar, well, they're not going anywhere. Cowser and Mullins and O'Hearn hit all in a row in the 5, 6, and 7 spots. I'd like to see Mayo get a swing in his ball game. Lots of runs on the board today. Lots of home runs flying out recently. The Orioles have a couple of homers today. So do the Blue Jays. All right. One more lucky ought to do it for me here tonight. A little dab will do ya. Matter of fact, I might put on some regular coffee. What are we looking at? 2:30 a.m. I don't know what to do. I don't know how I do it, folks. I'm not asking for a pat on the back, but honestly, sometimes I just don't know how I do it. Tyler O'Neill is on the on-deck circle. I forgot about him. So Mayo and O'Neill. 2 weapons from the right side on the bench, and O'Neill is going to get his chance right now. Sir Anthony Dominguez, of all people, is on the pitch for the Blue Jays. So here we go. O'Neill versus Dominguez. Sir Anthony making his second appearance against us in under 24 hours. First pitch to O'Neill is high for ball 1. That'll play.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
"1-0. That's a called strike on the inside edge. O'Neill is hitting .218. He's got 7 homers, 21 driven in. And he lifts this one down the right field side, first base side into the crowd. 2 strikes on O'Neill leading off the bottom of the 8th. It is getting hot in here. Folks, we're 3 subscribers away from 3,150. I'd love to get to 3,150 today. 3 more subs would do it. Called strike 3, O'Neill. Got some nasty pitches there from Dominguez. There's nothing you can do with that pitch, really. How do you not give up on that pitch? It's coming in toward you, and then next thing you know, it breaks back and hits the inside corner. 1 out for Holiday. He takes a fastball right in there for a strike. Come on, Jackson. Come on, buddy. We just need 1 run. By the way, folks, the Orioles nearly came all the way back on the inning where I put the hat on, just so you know. That was hat magic. Andrew Kittredge is up in the pen. Holiday with a chopper foul along the first baseline. It kicks back fair. That's a fair ball, and Holiday is out. Unbelievable. Holiday with a chopper along the first baseline. It's foul, but it had some English on it. It hits the seam of the grass and bounces it back to fair territory. Are you kidding me? That has got to be the cheapest out ever. Poor Jackson Holiday. 2 down. Here's Westberg. And that pitch is high for ball 1. Come on, Westy. We need more of that clutch home run hitting that we've seen from you the past couple of seasons. How about a clutch game-tying bomb right now?
Well, West is that way. Well, West is that way.
The 1-0 pitch. Low and away. Two and 0 on Westberg. Gunner on deck. If Westberg can get on. Oh, come on, Blue. That's low. The Orioles are screwed by another call. It's 2-1 on Westberg. That pitch does get the bottom of the zone this time, and it's called strike 2 on Westberg. The 2-2. Reached for, popped up down the right field line. Long run down there. It's going to be out of reach up against the screen. Still 2-2 on Westberg. Folks, one swing ties the ball game. Hey there, JJ. How you doing, buddy? Home plate ump. Home plate ump needs to take a hike. That's about the nicest thing I can say. Pitch. Swung on and missed. That fastball from Dominguez had some run to it, and it ran off the plate. Westberg strikes out to win the inning. We're going to the 9th. The Blue Jays lead this one by 1 run. Toronto 9, Baltimore 8, going into the 9th inning. In the final game of this 4-game series. What a series this has been. Hey there, Jordan. Replace the word O's with your name, and I have the same sentiment. See you later. That was a hell of a contribution there, Jordan. We're going to miss you, buddy. We got to know you so much. There's more fans in this chat than at the stadium. Well, Jordan, hey, thanks for the compliment. I know I'm crushing it here on the channel. Thanks for subscribing just to try to insult me. Appreciate the subscription. My good. Could I please have somebody show up today that understands how to insult people properly? Could you please do a better job at hurting my feelings or something? You're boring me. These attempts at insults are boring me. My goodness. I feel like Simon on American Idol. You're boring. You're just simply boring. There's nothing to it. There's nothing there. Honestly, I'd be more excited reading the back of a shampoo bottle. Simply dreadful. You're not going to Hollywood. You're keeping it PG, Richard? What does that stand for? pretty god-awful? See, that's called humor, Richard. That's being clever. It's building off of something you said and making it actually funny. You see how comedy works? All right, here's Andrew Kittredge. Now, why don't you want to get banned? Why not? So you want to antagonize, but you don't want to get banned. You want to antagonize just enough to be able to hang out but not get banned. Makes sense, Richard. You seem like a swell guy. Addison Barger has an 0-1 count, and the next pitch is fouled away, 0-2. Barger leading off the top of the ninth. He's 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Jeff Hoffman is up and ready to come in to close it out for Toronto in the bottom half of the inning. Swing and a miss. Barger chases one low and in from Kittredge. Down he goes.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Swing and a miss from Davis Schneider here. He's 0 for 3. Folks, it looks like my chat went down for a moment. Looks like it's back up. 0-1 pitch from Kittredge. Popped up. Center field. Mullins barely has to move. And he makes the catch. 2 away in the ninth. 2 outs on 5 pitches from Kittredge. So it's going to be Gunnar, Rutschman, and O'Hearn due up in the bottom of the ninth, apparently. That's about the best trio you could ask for, I'd say, to try to get one run back. First pitch strike to Nathan Lucas. It's his second plate appearance since coming on to pinch hit. His first appearance was a backbreaker, a 3-run homer off Cano. That is the difference in the ball game. I swear, Mansolino had just taken Cano out just 1 batter sooner. He should have done it 3 batters sooner. But if he had just did it 1 batter sooner, we're probably in a winning position right now. Here's a ground ball to first. O'Hearn will take it to the bag unassisted, and the inning is over. Folks, we are going into the bottom of the ninth. We are down 1 run. But we've got Gunnar, Adley, and Ryan O'Hearn coming up. Jeff Hoffman's making his way out of the bullpen to try to close the door. We are going to make it as difficult as possible for that to happen. Hang on to your hats, folks. Bottom of the ninth coming up. Orioles magic. We could use some right now. Might I remind everybody here in Birdland, the Orioles are the only team in Major League Baseball without a walk-off win this season. Let me say that again. The Orioles are the only team to not have the fun of a walk-off win all season long. What better way to cap off this 4-game series against the Blue Jays than to seal it, to seal a sweep with a walk-off win? Please give me some Orioles magic, folks. Now, normally when we're trying to win a game, when we got a lead in the ninth, we hit those heart emojis in the chat. Folks, I'm going to ask you to switch it up today. I want to see those hearts flying in the bottom of the ninth, down a run, willing this team to at least tie this ball game up. Keep those hearts flying. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Wait a minute. What happened? Did they take the game away? Event about to start. Did they took my game away? I don't believe it. MLB Network just dumped me onto another page right when the inning is starting. How dare you? Folks, I'm missing 2 pitches already. Hold on. Here's the balls and strikes. I can't believe they did that to me. How dare you? Bump me off right in the middle of the bottom of the ninth. I'm almost back. All right, I'm back. It's a 1-1 count on Gunner. All right, 1-1 the count. That pitch is outside from Hoffman. The count is 2-1. Need a scoreboard refresh? Isn't that right? 9-8. Next pitch is fouled away. It's 2-2 on Gunner. Come on, Gunner. If Gunner can reach base here as the leadoff man, the chances of a comeback are exponentially higher. Here's a ball hit to the right side. It's collected by the first baseman. A play at first is very close. With the pitcher covering the bag, Gunner was right there with him. The Orioles are picking up the phone. I mean, at this stage, challenge it. I don't care. Let's see here. Oh, Hoffman got him. Damn. I mean, by a quarter of a step. An eighth of a step. Gunner is out. 1 away for Adley. And that first pitch, he called that a strike? That looked low. Jeez Louise. Adley, come on, buddy.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Way outside from Hoffman. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He chased a slider that wound up low and inside. Rutschman with 2 strikes. Quit begging. What? Richard, why don't you just take the rest of the game off? I've had enough. It's been fun, Richard. It's been fun mocking you for about an hour. Rutschman hits one to left, but it's right at him. That's the second out. The Orioles have 1 out left to play with. It was fun, Dick. Fun with Dick. Ryan O'Hearn. Potentially his final at bat as an Oriole for all we know. First pitch is a strike. Come on, Ryan. If it's your last go around, make it count. Give us a memory. Fouled away. We're down to our last strike. It's 0-2.
Let's turn and burn.
It is 0-2 with 2 down in the ninth, folks. Oh, I don't want to come up 1 run short. Not with the way Mansolino handled Cano. in that one disaster inning. The 0-2. Inside. 1 ball. 2 strikes. Hang in there, folks. The 1-2. In the dirt. O'Hearn hanging in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. All it takes is for Hoffman to throw one somewhere in the zone where O'Hearn is looking. And we can keep this game going. 2-2 pitch. Oh, my. The umpire could have easily rung O'Hearn up and ended the game. He did not. We have life. It's 3-2. That does not make up for the blown call earlier that would have tied the game on the ball 4 to Laureano. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. O'Hearn chased ball 4 in the dirt. And this ball game is officially over. Final score, Blue Jays 9, Orioles 8. 9 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors for Toronto. They left 7 men. The Orioles had 8 runs on 10 hits. They did not make an error, and they left 6. Ha, 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 salty Orioles fan. What am I being salty about? We took 3 out of 4 against the Blue Jays. Go suck an egg. Go suck a salty egg, you schmuck. God, go get your jollies somewhere else. The Orioles have been looking great. It's 1 bad inning from Cano and 1 bad lack of decision-making from Tony Mansolino. Otherwise, we would have swept these Blue Jays. Kiss my ass. All right. Now that we cleared all that up, let's get into this post-game show. Holy cow. Keep coming at me, folks. Keep trying. Keep trying to get one over on BW. Hey, by the way, we've hit 3,150 subscribers. How about that?
Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Although I could definitely picture a couple of shenanigan folks unsubbing just to make it go down. So you know what? Why don't we just, for now, make it invisible? There. Now you don't know what the sub count is, but you saw it hit 3,150 now, didn't you? All right, folks. Wow. A lot of Jays fans here. Let me just ask you something. There's a very popular Toronto Blue Jays play-by-play channel out there. It's a couple of guys. They've got like a little, like, what do you call it, magic marker board behind them. You must know who I'm talking about, right? Are they no longer getting the job done for you Blue Jay fans? I mean, I know I call a good game and all. I'm just trying to understand. I know there's some teams out there that don't really have a dedicated announcer on YouTube, so whoever the other team they're playing, they'll just go to that channel to check in. But you Blue Jay fans, you guys got a big channel out there. I can't remember the name, but they've got like 10,000 subscribers. Oh, I appreciate you hanging out over here anyway. They aren't live? Why aren't they live? Aren't they normally live? They're watching the game and reacting in real time. How is it not live? One thing's for sure, the Blue Jays will be happy to be leaving Baltimore. They don't want to see us anymore. I'm sure they didn't expect to lose 3 out of 4. That's for sure. Took 3 out of 4 from the Blue Jays. Bro, your team is in the gutter, not even making the playoffs. LMAO, you go suck an egg. Hey, DB, it's called being a baseball fan, you schmuck. What is anybody supposed to do if they're a fan of a team at this stage of the season? We're not allowed to celebrate wins or series wins? You act like your team has never been in our position? What do you do at that stage of the season when you take 3 out of 4 from a first-place team? What are you supposed to sit there and go, oh, God, I guess we got lucky. Normally we suck. I guess we got lucky this time. But, folks, keep staying depressed. You make no sense, you idiot. Why wouldn't we sit here and enjoy what just happened? Yes, we took 3 out of 4 from the Blue Jays. You're quoting me like I'm saying something way off base. What is inaccurate about it? What was I supposed to say, you schmuck? Talk to me, DB. Talk to me. Talk to me. Come on, buddy. Let's go. I've already handled half a dozen of you today. What's one more? What else do you got to say? Why don't you quote me again? Come on, DB. I'm waiting. Come on. I don't need all this time with a comeback. I'm just talking off the top of my head. What are you going to Chat GPT to look for an insult? Just talk. Defend yourself. Hello? Yeah, exactly. Oh, you're something else, DB. Wow. Thanks. Do you understand you're one of like 500 million people just like you on social media? Like you don't even stand out. I just like picking on people like you. I get my jollies because the thing is, I'm not antagonizing you. I'm not instigating anything with you. But if you do it to me, I get to basically say whatever the hell I want without feeling any amount of guilt or shame because you were the dick first. I get free. I got carte blanche. Thank you for that. I love taking you guys down to size. Anyway, the Orioles will be hitting the road now after a day off coming up tomorrow. We'll be heading to Wrigley Field coming up this weekend, and then it's off to Philadelphia. So we got a couple of National League opponents with some very good records coming up. But, folks, even though we took 3 out of 4, and apparently just saying that gets some people triggered out there, sorry that it happened. But even though I'm sorry we took 3 out of 4, it is a positive sign that maybe we can go out and win some series against some of these better teams in the league. The Blue Jays came into town when they got here on Friday. They had the best record in baseball. They're not leaving with the best record in baseball. Thanks to us. Once again, just saying facts. Sorry if that offends some of you out there. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to the weekend coming up. Wrigley Field, 3 afternoon games. I love the ballpark at Wrigley. As I've said before, I watched a lot of games growing up on WGN with Harry Carey. So it's going to be a fun time for me. Oh, I'm sorry. DB's back. Hey, DB, it only took you 7 minutes. Let's break this down. I'm sure it's going to blow me away. Bro has the insults of a 75-year-old man. All right, so just throw out an age of an old person. I guess that's insulting. What would that insult be? What age would that insult fall under, DB? Saying that I have the insults of a 75-year-old man sounds like the insult of a 11-year-old boy. Now what? Bro, who's calling people a schmuck in 2025? Enjoy your poverty franchise. Oh, I love it. I love it when they tag their own insult with a giant all caps LMAO. as if they're actually sitting there laughing so hard when they're sitting there alone with nobody around in this chat or anywhere else to support their stupid opinions and awful attempts at insults. I'm sorry, lonely man. You stink at this. You really stink at this. Do I have another way to put it that makes me sound 35? I don't know. How old would you like me to sound while I eviscerate you? What age do you prefer to be taken down to size? How would you like to be insulted? An elderly man? A little boy? Middle-aged man? Fresh out of college? What would you like? You dope? You got anything else? Or do I have to wait 8 minutes for the next attempt at insulting me? Could you possibly speed it up this time? I got things to do. Like, you know, with my age and all, I got to go drink some Ensure and play some shuffleboard. You know, old people things. I got to fill out my AARP card. You're an idiot. All right? Sorry I had to spend my time in the postgame shitting on you for 10 minutes straight, but I enjoyed it. It's a great palate cleanser after this loss today. Now to the rest of Charm City chat, the folks here that I actually give a damn about. Folks, I hope you will join me on Friday as we head out to Wrigley Field. Orioles versus Cubs. First game on Friday. Let me bring up the start time here. Oh, wait. DB's back. You sound triggered. LMFAO. God damn. Just the most basic, most predictable stuff coming out of you. Yeah, I'm triggered. Exactly. Let me guess. I'm also woke. What else? What other buzzwords do you just want to throw in a half-hearted attempt to get in one successful insult? 58 and living in mommy's basement. Yeah, you obviously don't know me at all. Yeah, I'm living in mom's basement, 12 time zones away from the East Coast. A very deep basement. It goes all the way through planet Earth, all the way through to the other side. Holy cow, you don't know a goddamn thing about me, do you? Nor should you. Well, DB, it's been a pleasure. You had your ass handed to you, and nobody around here thinks that what you're doing is working. So I'm going to just help you out and, go ahead and just, yeah. Have a good rest of your day, DB. Sorry we won 3 out of 4. My bad. Thanks, DB. Oh, he couldn't handle me. He was triggered as I spent 15 minutes eviscerating him and begging him to comment more. Bro, you lost. Take the L and just practice. That would be my advice. Practice at being a better asshole because you're not even good at it. Holy cow. All right, so Friday's game, first pitch will be at 2:20 p.m. Eastern. I will be on the air at 2:05 p.m. 2:05 p.m. on Friday. It's going to be Trevor Rogers against Cade Horton, a right-hander for the Cubs. He's 23 years old. He's got a record of 4-3, a 3.67 ERA, a 1.31 whip. I've never seen Cade Horton pitch, so this will be a debut for me. The following 2 games in the series will see Tomoyuki Sagano in Game 2, Zach Eflin in Game 3. All 3 games with a 2:20 p.m. Eastern start time, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Day games at Wrigley Field, folks. It's what baseball is all about. I hope you come back and join me. I hope most of you will come back and join me. A few of you could go, piss up a rope. Oh, wait. Only a 64-year-old would use that. I gotta get with the younger lingo. All right, folks. Hey, there is Melanie Newman. The cleavage is out, so it's time for me to go. Let's see if there's somewhere I can send you. Thanks for hanging out with the world's most disgusting announcer. And today I've learned I'm also 85 years old. Every day I'm learning new things about myself. It is, doing this gig really does pay off in so many different ways. All right, JJ, are you not live right now? Where are you, buddy? Who's live? Who is live right now? It says Thomas Fitzpatrick, but I don't see him live over here. Let me try. Go to his page. Yeah, this is not accurate. No, nobody's live. All right, folks, I'm just going to sign off. There's not going to be a redirect today. Let me say thanks to everybody in the Charm City chat. Folks, we got over 4,000 views on one game today. And out of those over 4,000, 28 of them were complete jerk-offs. Thanks to them for helping us get over 4,000. Without you, we still would have been in the 3,000s. Thanks for your help. The likes, one more gets us to 180. We had a super chat in earlier from Andrea. Thanks so much, Andrea. I hope you get through the procedures there in the hospital and hopefully get back in your home more comfortably soon. Folks, if you want to support the channel with a super chat or a membership, you can always do it whenever you want. But I'm going to take the rest of today off. Tomorrow's completely off. So I'm going to enjoy some downtime. That'll do it. That's going to wrap it up. We just hit 180 plus likes. Thanks, everybody. Thanks to the mods in the Charm City chat for usually keeping the chat nice and charming. Boy, did I have to do a lot of work on my own today. Hint, hint. Thanks to everybody else for helping out in all the ways that you help. I enjoy watching baseball with you, and we'll look forward to doing it again at Wrigley on Friday. Until then, folks, have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you on Friday afternoon. Until then, this has been the BirdWatcher and the Hat. And we will chirp at you later, folks. Have a good one. Sorry we lost this one. It was close, but it was a good series. Good series for Baltimore. I'll see you out in Wrigley on Friday. Take it easy, folks.